Our software greets us with a walkthrough, which guides you through the basics of our interface, but we are not going to use it for this video, so we can just close it. On the dashboard, we see that our cluster is in a normal state, the only issue being that there are no OSDs running. So now we're setting up all our servers. To do so, we're navigating to the server view. As there are multiple ways to accomplish the next step, we'll first show configuring a single server. By selecting a server, we can navigate to the disk overview. This will only display hard drives of the specific server. In our setup, disk VDA to VDD appear, plus 2 disks which are supposed to be either mon and journal. The first thing we need is a journal. In production clusters, you should use a fast PCI Express SSD. Our software automatically detects and suggests 4 partitions for all of our potential OSDs. By selecting all 4 of the remaining disks and clicking Set to OSD, we'll be asked to configure our new OSDs. As there is a viable journal disk, our software automatically checks the Use Journal Disk flag. As of the time of this video, Bluestar support is experimental, so using this option you won't be able to add a journal. By saving, our system creates the OSDs, and as soon as they are created, they'll show up with a numeration. We can highlight corresponding journals by clicking the OSD and vice versa. It's important to only create a reasonable amount of partitions on a journal, as even the best SSDs won't be able to handle more than 8 to 12 partitions, and even then you'll be able to notice performance dips. As we can see, we now have 4 running and correctly mounted OSDs. We have 1 mon and no other additional services running. Now, to speed the process up, we'll go to the general disk view. By filtering for SDA, we are able to quickly set all of them to mon. Second, we do the same thing for SDB as journals. This time we select both disks and set both disks to journal at once. We can also filter by using regular expressions. By typing one in, we can view all of our future OSD disks. By selecting them, we can set all of them to OSD at once and even assign them the correct journal. As for any of the tasks, appearing on the right side, we can click it and get a log of what's happening. By checking the dashboard, we now see 3 mons and a bunch of OSDs. The only thing left to do is changing the data distribution. We do so by clicking on the OSDs to get redirected to our crush map. In the crush map, we can either drag all of the hosts inside the root, or for simplicity's sake, we can just click on the root and click Add as unassigned hosts to automatically append all of the hosts inside the root. Once done, we have to save. We'll check out further configuration options in the next tutorial.